Welcome to the session. Today we have MMPM005 Block 2 Unit 7. Today we have the topic promotion decisions. Today what we are going to cover in promotion decisions: introduction, promotion objectives and target audience, challenges of service communications, planning the promotion mix, integrated service marketing communications. So promotion, this is the fourth P of the marketing mix: product, price, place, promotion. So promotion mix elements are advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relation, and direct marketing. So these are the different means by which a company wants to give the informations regarding its product and the company status in the market. So everything that want to communicate to the customer to create the brand image of that particular company. So the advent of internet and online communication channels has drastically transformed the information usage of the service customers, because earlier mostly the advertisement or the communications are happening through the hoardings, print medium mostly, electronic mediums mostly like the radios and TVs are happening. But today when the internet communications has happened, that through the laptops, through the cell phones you can able to connect, and the communications has gone a huge, and here you are going to find the reach has almost reached, means maximum reach is there. So today even if also in the rural area we can able to communicate through the advertisements, but was not happening earlier with the traditional methods. So service communications elements of the traditional promotion mix as well as online communication channels. So traditional cases mostly we can able to, or the companies can able to send the message about the company only through the few medium that was not available for the rural area. But today that is through the internet facilities, that is through the laptops and computers or through the cell phones. The companies can able to reach to the different customers, and even if also in the remote area that can be reached. So promotion, first consumers of the services are less likely to purchase without information. This is very often what we have seen in case of product. It is quite easy that by customer coming to the point and seeing the product and purchasing, but a service they can't see it, and purchasing the services is purely based on the knowledge they have, what extent the knowledge they have. On the basis of that they will go for that. So information related to that particular service is very much essential. So that's why company has to share the informations regarding the services to the customer. Secondly, the consumer of services will prefer personal sources over impersonal sources of information, because here word of mouth plays a vital role. So the customers are going to believe the people to whom they have interacted earlier, or they have the closeness with that particular kind of people. So that cases they will do that one. So that's why the sources which is ethical, the sources perceived by the customer, it's not like that ethical is for everybody. So ethical is related to personified, that is which person is thinking that this is ethical, authentic, like that the information, then he or she can able to consume that information to take the decisions. Thirdly, the basic characteristics of services have implications for the communication strategy. So what the companies are communicating, so that is also more vital. Is it through the traditional mode or is it through the modern? That is what we talked regarding the e-commerce through information sharing, or through the social media you are sending the information to the customer. It depends what kind of communication strategies you are adopting. As we discussed just before, that promotion mixes the elements like advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relation, and direct marketing. We'll go one by one regarding how this has a great impact, not only in the product but also in the services. So furthermore, with the advent of the internet and online communication channels such as the farms websites, online mobile advertising, mobile apps, and social media and podcasts, so these are the different ways by which the companies are trying to reach to the customer. So most often people are busy with the social media, like your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So these are the LinkedIn. So these are the areas most often people are busy, and that is a routine work as they are adjusted to that kind of services every time. So it is quite easier for the companies to enter in that area to give informations regarding the company's product or regarding the companies. So that is more essentials for that. So promotion objectives and target audience. So who are the target audience? It is based on that what kind of instruments and other things being used. If somebody doesn't have the laptops or cell phones, sending the information through the internet is valueless for them. So that's why this is more important, that who is the target audience. You have to see that whether they are the village people, they are the farmers, they are the urban people, they are the rich class, like that. You have to know about the target audience, and as for them also you are going to design the different kind of advertisements. So develop personal relations with the clients. So this is very often happening. What we have seen in the market. Hotels are trying to maintain the customer relationship management by making the phone calls to their prioritized customers. Banks are also equally maintaining the relationship with the customers, those who are taking the loans or those who have the high deposit on the banks or different kind of investments. Even if also parlors, you will find these people are interacting by saying the information or sending the information regarding the clients and other things. Here, vehicle service stations are also equally nowadays going to make the phone calls regarding the services when they have done, when next time. And mostly you will find financial organizations like insurance and other people are frequently making the phone calls to the customers for the renewal of the insurance or any new insurance they require, like that. Make a strong impression of competency and honesty and sincerity. This is more important, that in service organization you will cheat once, then next time people may not sincerely down your services. So for that reason, this is more important, how competitive you are. That means with comparison to your competitors, if your services are better. If I'm going to talk regarding if it is a medical services, then so many service organizations are there, but few service organizations that what they are going to do, they are doing marketing very well, strongly. So these companies have already got the reputation in the market. That is what we call it as a brand image. If that is the brand image they have, so definitely customers will definitely accept the brands which has the highest reputation, and next to next it will come, like that. Honesty, how honestly the organization is giving the services, responding. Sincerity, that how quickly you are responding and what interval you are responding. This is also they want to see. Are you are taking the matter seriously or not? These things are mostly observed by the customers, and it's for this they are remaining with that particular service as a brand loyal customer, or they may switch over. That is brand switcher. Should be able to use indirect selling techniques. So sometimes as a customer, sometimes they want to educate. Very often this kind of things are nowadays happening in the YouTubes, that how to do the work, how to build up the form, how to invest the money. So these are a lot of kind of things as a buyer, how to do that one. So that particular information they're trying to send through the social media, which will be quite easy for the customers to understand and purchase that kind of services. Manage to maintain a fine image by positive word of mouth. So this is more important in the market. What we have seen, that if the person is talking about positive about a particular product, people may or may not accept the product. But if people talking regarding negativity about a particular service, 100% surety is that people are not going to take that particular service. So that's why the positive word of mouth has a limited role, but the negative word of mouth is a great role. So this will damage your brand image in the services. So that's why never try to cheat or never try to give the wrong impression to the customers regarding what you are doing. So this is very important, that what way you are communicating your customers or clients to inform regarding all the services what they are providing, that is satisfactory to them or they are satisfied, that you have to do some kind of thing so that you will get this kind of response from the customers. Packaging and customization, day by day this is more often happening, that people are not coming under that category. They may go through the packaging and customization, like If I can say that I cannot book a ticket in a particular hotel and to go there, what they will do, they will join all these things and make it as a one pack by flight charge, then it is the hotel charge, then it is the site tour charge. Joining together, the price will be lesser, and there is a complimentary meals also free they are going to give. So mass customization is essential. Besides that, also different categories, same hotels having the different tariff. Rooms are there, that executive rooms, then you are going to maintain that luxury rooms, you can maintain this, like also suites you can maintain. So price having the different for the different segments of the customers, you are going to do like this. Now target audience. So target audience is based on that to whom you are going to target. If it's a 5-star hotel agent opening, his target customers are different from a 2-star or 3-star hotel. If a corporate hospital is opening and if it is a small nursing home is opening, both have the different kind of target. So this is mostly you will find the audience are different from service to service. Within that also you may find 2-3 brands are available, those who are competing, those who are providing exactly same services. So that particular cases the competition is very strong. So these particular cases mostly you are going to see that how number of clients are very much brand loyal to your kind of services. Therefore, some amount of promotions should be targeted at employees. So day by day, the marketing also taken care by also the employees of that organization. Like in hotels, the employees are giving the best services so that the customer will next time think about to come to that hotel only, not to the other hotels. Hospitals also they are trying to give like that, the nurses, the staff members, they are giving very nice services to the patients so that next time anything will happen to the patient or their parents or their relations, so they will definitely suggest for this kind of hospitals like that. In such communications, the objective can also be to educate the employees. This is highly essential that the employees must have the knowledge what kind of services are you providing. If the employees is not much more knowledge, like you can say that the sweeper level people or the other kind of people, those who are cleaning, they have the limited informations, or those who are also working there, they have the limited informations. You are not conducting any kind of training programs to explain regarding what kind of services provided by the organizations, then there is a problem related to that. Employees can be motivated by the well-designed promotion campaign. So this is when you are going to make your campaign very easy that any layman can able to understand. So your employees can also easily can able to understand this particular kind of advertisements. So explaining very layman kind of advertisements and giving training to the employees can also enhance the performance of yours and to attract the customers, also the clients. Challenges of service communication, service intangibility, what we discussed earlier, the intangibility of service causes issues of the customer. So customers always think that the purchases what he is doing, always comparing his previous purchases or the purchases done by his friends and others. So that's why when it is not a tangible component, so that's why if you are purchasing a product, then customer feels that yes, the service will be same or the product performance will be same. So there is a standardization of the service. But when he is going to get the service, sometimes customer is thinking that whether I am getting a good service, it may be sometimes time related, that you gone to a massage parlor and spend more time, and somebody has gone for the same price with the lesser time. So that is also comparison issues are coming from the customer side. Or effective, how effective these services are there. So this is mostly comparing with that. Consumers have difficulty understanding what they will be purchasing and evoking names and types of services. So if the service is more complex that customer is unable to understand, or if you have not simplified it, if you have gone for a combo services and customers are unable to understand what kind of combo services, so it is very much essential either you explain it through so it's very often we might have seen also that inside the hospital so many kinds of combo offers being written also. You just do this one dialect and other things you can do for the eye operations and kind of things within that what the things are being included or kind of things that they are going to do. And that is they are going to show also through the different medium. Maybe newspaper they want to show, that is the combo packages they are handling. If sometimes if they will not find the sufficient patients are coming to the hospitals, so they have their combo packs they are trying to do, because doctors are available, all the staffs are available, services available, but the customers are not there. So they are making some kind of low priced combo services, so that there will not be any kind of free kind of things will be there, and or their service should not be perished during that one. Next is coming challenges of service communication. So here first is incorporeal existence. It is difficult to demonstrate a service. So very often we are saying that this kind of services you are going to get. But if I'm going to say that how can you differentiate one 5-star hotel with a 3-star hotel, it is quite difficult to answer. Only thing you can explain through the tangibility, like the room size, you can explain. You can explain like the any food extra they are going to provide, or you can explain regarding the what kind of bedding they are providing, what kind of size of TV they are providing. So most of the cases it is we are going to make it a tangible way we can differentiate, but intangible way it is quite difficult to differentiate that the climate, the ambience, the colors of the room, the lighting system. So these are all coming under your atmospherics, what you are going to find in the hotel rooms. So that you cannot explain properly to a person unless until he will be there to understand it properly by staying there. Abstractness, it is difficult to visualize and comprehend the service benefits of the financial system. So like you have invested somewhere or health insurance, you have invested something. So to say regarding explain that how this is better and this is not better, so that is also equally difficult to ask that. Unless until you have purchased, you have utilized that one, you got the advantages of the incremental or of the money or what instead, you cannot understand it properly that what kind of benefits are you going to get. And that must be also one-to-one correspondence with the physical objects you are going to see, things you are going to get. Generality, many services and service promises are described generalities. So amazing experience, superior quality. Like I can say that if you have been to a particular hospital, this is mostly crowded, another hospital less crowded. Space is more you are going to find in one hospital, second hospital you are going to find less spaces available. So you cannot generalize that one. So quality is in the different dimensions. We cannot say by only one directions the quality of doctors are better, quality of nurses are better. Quality is also related to the facilities they have provided. Quality is also related to the space availability. Quality is also related to the facilities, the cleanliness, and everything related to that one. Challenges of service communication, that is next is the non-searchability. It refers to the inability of intangibles to be searched or inspected prior to the purchase. So you didn't find that the intangibleness search, that means most of the cases we are searching the tangibleness, but intangibleness search is like that the climatic conditions, the aroma, the kind of people they are giving the services, how frequently are they giving the services. So all things are coming. So that is how you can able to identify that one, and you can discriminate that this service is better from this particular kind of company, and other company the services is not. Mental impalpability. So many services are often complex, multidimensional, or novel, and consumers, particularly new prospects, find it difficult to interpret and understand what the experience. So services are often complex. You will find that you cannot say how many kind of services you are going to get. You cannot also attribute also the each kind of services, or you cannot calculate on the basis of the finance what is the amount you have paid for the different kind of services being attached with it. And it is a multi-dimensional. You cannot say that how many dimensions you are going to study. So it differs from person to person. What are the different dimensions they consider to study this particular kind of services? And find it difficult to interpret also. You cannot say, let us say in the service components, if you have gone through 20 components and another fellow has 20 components, the component differs, then you cannot interpret which is better and which is not better. So it is quite difficult in case of mental impalpability. Now the service advertising strategy is matched with the properties of intangibility. So intangible properties, how your advertisements is going to maintain so that people are going to be attracted towards that. Incorporeal existence, that is physical representations you are going to do. So description, so physical component services that are unique, indicate high quality and create high. Like we can say that if you are going through a conference hall, you have seen all the Apple and Sony gadgets are there being connected, and the projector is also very nice. The price structure is very high. The ACs are also high priced ACs being connected. The curtains are also high priced curtains are there. The chair tables are also high priced chairs. So this shows that the quality of the services what they are providing, that is through incorporeal existence, physical representation. Second is abstractness. So service consumptions episode. So here capture display typical customers benefit from the service. So what service it is benefit to you, like if it is AC chillness will be there, that is a benefit to you. Internet speed is there, that is a benefit to you. The projector connectivity, the clarity of pictures is there. So these are the benefits you want to see, that which is you are going to give the more importance. On the basis of that, you are totally going to make it as an abstractness of that particular. Yes. Generality, system documentation. So objectively documents physical system capacity by showing facts and figures. So system generated objectives, you are going to show you that what facts and figures are available with you regarding that. Second is performance documentation. So document and cite past positive performance and statistics, like what way these things are performing well, good, bad, or that you are going to study that one. Service performance episode. Present a vivid story of actual service delivery incidents related to an important service attribute. So how you are going to deliver, earlier you have delivered, so deliver with a ease, or you have the better delivery system. So that is can be known from the service performance episode. Non-searchability, you are going to find performance documentation here. So cite independently audited performance. So that is being, some of the organizations might have given the reputation or recognitions on the basis of the certifications or certificates being given to the organizations. The credit being given to the organizations, triple A credit, triple T credit, like that. The consumption documentation, obtain and present customer testimonials. So here consumption cases, mostly customers being verified and their remarks being taken, or their opinions being taken. Mental impalpability is service process episode. Here you will find the present vivid document step by step service process. So what way the service process, whether it is a clumsy one, it is more time consuming process or less time consuming process. So all these things being studied, on the basis of that companies are going to take the decisions. Means more you are going to consume the time. Sometimes a simple service people are not ready to go for that one. If your hair cutting is more time, or if your doing facial is more time. So some of the cases you will find that people are liking to do that one, and some of the people may not like that. If it's a simple service, you are going to make it is a complex. Too many documentation in a particular process may not like by the people. Case history episode, present an actual case history of what the firm did for a specific client. So previous studies being what the clients faced during the different timings. If it is continuously a positive things are coming, and customer will be more happy to give the better feedback about that particular company. If he is not going to get that kind of, every time he is being harassed by this one, so he may not give the right kind of opinion to. Management of service promises. The issue arises when the delivery services fall short of what was promised. So very often the commitment made by the company that what kind of services they'll give along with the product. Like I can say that if they are going to sell the water purifier and they have made the commitment at least for 1 year, they will provide the accessories what it requires, and they are not providing that accessories, only the service will be free. So customer will not be happy. Like the warranty period, laptop, something came within 1 year, something damaged, and they are going to say that this is a this amount has to be paid by the customer. This is again customer dissatisfied, because when you are claiming the warranty, so most of the customers are happy to get the services or any spare part has been problem. So they get the services out of that, or good services. This can be happen when the part of the service provider making the promise lacks the informations need to make the correct statement. So you do not have that kind of services, and you have to make the correct statement for that one only by not providing the services. There is also a problem starts that you have made the commitment, now you are changing your versions or you are saying something else instead of correcting the statements what you have given and doing that one. Or management of customer expectations. So there are lot of expectations are there from the company, and that expectations already understood by the management and try to give promise and give this kind of services to the customer. So in general, promotion seeks to attract customers by influencing and raising the expectations of the competitors. But if you are unable to provide as per the requirement of the customers, if the competitor is providing better than that, that competitor is the winner if you will get this particular service from the customer. So customer education, customers will be disappointed if they are unsure about how services will be delivered, what their role in delivery was, how to evaluate services than ever. So education systems, then other cases also how the classes are going on, what is the library facilities, what is the examinations, and what is the placement services. So all these things being judged by the student through the different process. With the time they can able to, if they are not satisfied in all those aspects, so you will be a dissatisfied customer in the market who is going to create too many students not to join this kind of institutes, those who are going to make the commitment but unable to fulfill the commitment like that. Now, internal marketing communication. So to provide excellent service, firms must ensure that their employees are informed and motivated to deliver what their customers. So very often the trainings are conducted for the employees for their own work. Besides that, also to educate the customers if dissatisfied customers are coming to their service point. So this is mostly you will find that in the service triangle cases, that if the employees are educating the customers, so that is interactive marketing cases. So any problems or any failure in commitments, so that particular cases employees and they're not either altering this talk what they have made the commitment, or they want to do the services very well to convince the customer. So these are the different ways by which the service provider try to give the better services to the customer. Internal communication of policies and procedures, sectors, departments and branches is important to consistently provide service excellence. So sometimes what is it happening that some of the works being related to production department, some of the things being related to finance department, some of the things being related to marketing departments. If they are joining together and giving the services to the customer, then mostly you will find that the customer will be more happy. Or if they are not providing, then the customer will not be happy. So their interactions and their interrelationship must be very strong, so that all together or all total, the entire organization can give the better services to the customer. Multiple functions within the organizations must be coordinated to achieve the goal of providing quality service. Frequent and effective communication across functions is critical. So it is highly essential that when your services is related to the multi-functions area or departmental area, so your department among the relationship must be good, so that when the customer will interact with the different persons in the different departments, you will be happy enough to interact with good people, rather than if he is going to be dissatisfied by a customer, so one part is responsible for only that particular part, not in the other part. Now, planning the promotion mix. So when you are planning the promotion mix, so you have the advertising is any kind of paid form. So advertising is mostly the paid form. Who is going to pay this one? So this is the company who is selling or who is producing this particular product to sell it in the market. And certain services such as cinema, theater, passenger freight transport, roadways, hotel, tourism, travel, insurance have been advertising heavily in the newspapers. So everyday newspaper has a great impact because people they try to see the newspaper and new advertisements are coming. It has a greater impact rather than the advertisement is coming through the TV or the radio. And today, social media is also equally important because a lot of things being shared among the people through the social media. Planning the promotion mix, so guidelines how to plan this one, promoting services, is simple and clear message. So most of the time we have seen in the advertisements, they are never try to use any critical words or English vocabularies. They are simply simple words understood by the everybody in the market because advertisement is to inform the customers regarding what the product or service will perform, not that to make the complex or make unclear about these particular statements. So for that reason, majority of the advertising organizations and the companies they try to use very simple languages or very simple sentences so that any ordinary person can able to also understand it. Second is emphasize the benefits of the. This is very important that you have to emphasize the benefits what you want to send it to the customers. Once the customer can able to know what are the benefits in the services, definitely is going to purchase on the product. But if the different brands have the different benefits, then it's a little bit customers will be confused. But most of the cases, the brands those who are providing highest number of benefits, always people are going to prefer that particular company. Here, the company should make the promise with the customer or the client what he or she can deliver. Never try to exaggerate if it is a service organizations. If you are exaggerating, that can be known during service provisions or service providing when they are providing to the customers. So for that reason, this is most important. Do not exaggerate any information you want to send to the customer. Just whatever the things you are going to do, communicate exactly the same thing. Nothing will happen. So build on word of mouth communication by using testimony of the actual consumers in the advertisement. So word of mouth communication today is the best communication because we will find a company has to do nothing with that one. So only you just talk with few friends of yours, those who are relying on you. So these friends can create also another 5 to 10 groups, and these people are going to rely on you. So promise only that which can be delivered and to be not be exaggerated. So you should not exaggerate this thing. Build on word of mouth communication by using testimony of actual consumers in advertisements and provide tangible clues. So tangible clues is very much essential that what kind of services you are providing, services nobody can touch and see. So that's the reason. So you have to show this particular advertisement through some of the tangible components like your hotels have a big room, big sofa sets are there, lights are well connected, 55 inches TVs are there. So instead of saying that the best services you are providing, you are going to quantify by saying that what the tangible assets are available with this particular product and services. Next is creating an understanding of company's customers' mind by describing the company's services, activities, and area of expertise. So customer's mind can be studied very well by knowing also. The reason is that some of the customers are interested to bargain or interested to know about the services or interested not to purchase about the services. For them, they might have dissatisfied with some of the questions not satisfactorily answered by the company. So that's why when critical questions are there, the service activities and its areas also, your senior person can able to handle it. So you need to inform that one. They will give the information regarding that. Creating positive image of the company. So it is very much essential that you create the positive image of this particular company. Building a strong sense of identifications that how can you differentiate your services from the other services. That also you need to find it out from the competitors. What the things are available with the competitors, you must have more than that, or the thing must be something newness will be there with your services. creating a positive background for the salespeople to sell the. So this is very much essential that your motivations is more important for your employees. The services what you are trying to sell to the market, these services must be convinced by your employees or the salespeople. If they are convinced, then it is quite easy for them to sell it in the market. If the salespeople are not convinced about your services, then they cannot convert it into a sales because they are not convinced. So how can they convince to the customer? Now, guidance for the design effective advertising program. The advertising should have positive effects on the contact person. So, when we are going to talk regarding advertisement, two kind of things are happening. One is your attitude change, and second is the sales change. So, attitude change cases, the positive effects. You are thinking of this campaign is good or the product is good, the advertisement is good. But sometimes by saying that your attitude is changed, but you are not purchasing the product from the market. So for that reason, not only the attitude change, but also your sales change will be there. There must be an impact on the customers to go for to purchase from the retailers. So that is highly essential. The advertisement should capitalize on the word of mouth. So this is also again important that if your advertisement, most of the people are talking about your product, means your advertisement is so sensitive that everybody can able to understand it, and they are sharing this information. So instead of advertisement, organizations are going to do something. So the customers are so happy by seeing the advertisement, they are also informing each other regarding the goodness of this particular advertisement. The advertising should provide tangible clues to the customers. So here also, what the tangible clues they are to give it to the customers, that is also important. The advertising should make the service offering easily understood. So this is very often essential. From the previous point we discussed that the service what you are providing from your company, that must be also explained through the advertisement, so where they are going to understand it. The advertising should contribute to the continuity. So continuity will be there, continuous contributions will be there. So what way you are going to contribute to that one. The advertising should promise what is possible. So this is also equally more important, that do not promise what is it not possible, or do not promise also, or do not give also some vague idea or something wrong thing, or you are doing beyond that one also. Do not try to say you are not doing. Now this is all about the advertisement. Next we are going through the sales promotion. Sales promotion is what that any extra services or extra benefits you want to give it to the customers, that is coming under your sales promotion. Sampling cannot be used frequently because of the cost of services. So all the service cases you cannot give the sampling, but certain cases you can give the sampling. Like you can show the people that how the hotel rooms are. So one of the hotel rooms will be in the ground floor, will be free for to see the customers. So that is also possible. Vehicles, when people are going to purchase that is free of cost. There you are going for the demo services. So demo product, you can utilize that. If you are satisfied, then you can purchase. Demo services also like that. Eureka Force companies are going to give the services to the people by saying that how the product is doing effectively, and after that, if you are satisfied, then you can go to the orders. Price quantity promotion and can help generally turn commitment from consumers and group rates of the hotels. So quantity, how many things you are going to do, and on the basis of that whether you are reducing the price structure or not. So that is the kind of concepts, mostly that is the things done in the traditional modes of things they are trying to do. Coupons are lesser in use. So day by day that people are not interested for the coupons. People are very much interested for the quality of services of the company, whether the company is a good one or bad one. Like I can say that a hotel is going to say a particular price, we are providing the discounts, like one room, another room is free, and another hotel is nearby, there the price structure is very high. So you cannot go for the coupons unless until you have seen the condition of that particular hotels. Refunds and future discounts not much in practice. So refund and future discounts not given mostly in the service sectors, because there is a highly perishable. So whatever the sales will be there, so that is only the amount you are going to get. Price promotions can be used effectively and are excitement and involvement. So here it is very much important that one the price and other you are trying to give it to the customers through the product. So that must be encouraging the people to purchase again or purchase more. So that's the kind of things definitely they have to do. Guidelines for this is all about the sales promotional activities what done mostly in the organizations by providing the different kind of benefits to the customers, that is service oriented. Guidelines for personal selling, this is a one to one. These all cases one to mass is possible, but here it is personal selling cases one to one. But here it is a two-way communication, where other cases this is the one-way communication can be possible. Direct marketing cases, some extent also two-way communication can be possible. So first, the service salesperson should develop a personal relationship with the client. So this is more important day by day that the concept is changing. Earlier, the salesperson directly interacting with the customers and selling the concept, but today people are reacting from the first day. If you go there and make the relationship and you are selling, people are slightly objecting directly for that particular reason. So that's why it is highly essential first to make yourself as a friend of that particular fellow and make yourself quite comfortable with him. Then when you are getting a comfortable time and you try to spend some time to discuss regarding the kind of services you are trying to sell. Secondly, the buyer's confidence in the seller's ability to deliver the desired result. So this is also important that very often these kind of things are happening that people are going to the salon and asking for that this barber is going to cut my hair, not the other barber. So specifying that particular fellow because they have seen the desired results. So the people, those who have already seen the desired results and they do not want to experiment with the new people, although the other members are trying to say, sir, he is busy, that you just do that one, but they are never going to accept. So these kind of things are also nowadays happening. It is therefore important that a service salesperson must make a strong impression of competency, honesty, and sincerity. That we have already discussed that. Competency must be there because you are always competing with the competitors. So your kind of service provision will be better than the others. Honesty, I told that in service sectors mostly, if you are not putting honesty there, so customer may find it a cheat by the company, so they may not continue again. Product cases they may continue, but service cases they never continue. Like a hotel has not provided a good food, a hotel doesn't have a good rooms, or lighting system is not good, or room size is not good. People will not come again to that hotel. So that is most important for honesty and sincerity. How quickly you are responding, how sincerely you are doing the different activities, that plays also a vital role. Thirdly, a service can be done either by creating a derived demand or by playing the role of a buying consultant. So you are not only doing a single service demand, you are creating multiple demands. Like if you have somebody has gone to the hotel, then you are asking for that, sir, you require massage, you require the swimming pool to trainer, swimming pool trainer for swimming, or you want to go you want to go for the diving or horse riding. These are the ancillary services being the charged services that you want to do. You want to spend in the hotel for the different kind of things. Fourthly, they have to build and maintain a favorable image. So this is also equally important. Not only providing a single services, multiple services you are going to provide. So even if also some of the services are not good, but rest services are excellent. So that's why that will become a favorable image of your organizations. That can be created through the more number of ancillary services. Now, the public relations and publicity. Public relation is mostly very much similar to the advertisement. Only thing is that in publicity cases, you no need to pay for that one. So if your company reputation is too high, the newspaper and other organizations, they are directly putting by writing an article about you or doing like that. So this is indirectly marketing things are happening. So Duncan suggested that the services industries have to think about other promotional tools like public relations publicity, because advertisement people believability is very low. That means if you are committing or you are going to say, people are going to think that everybody is writing like it. But when somebody third party is going to write about you, or they are describing about the what the facilities being provided, the degree of believability will be very high. So if they have written like this particular hospital has these facilities which is not available in other hospitals, so that has a great impact on the customers or the clients, then rather than the hospital himself is going to write or itself is going to write. This community service not only spread his name but also proved his competence. So how competent you are, that is also good. The local newspapers might carry stories about such camps to give further boost to the promotion, like a story about a particular work and something being done, or like the one company has gone for the different kind of social works and other things which narrated in the newspapers. Promotional activities like community relations, event management, media release, corporate identity programs, and the relevance in there. So these are the different kind of public relational activities most of the times companies are trying to do. They are making a community information centers, they are sending the information event, conducting the different kind of event. Media is calling the media people and making any kind of program, joint programs. Corporate identity programs, calling the people from the different sectors, experts or businessmen, business tycoons to represent from that one. Now the direct marketing, service providers can use direct marketing to promote promotion decisions their products. So direct marketing very often happening that customer has the direct interact with the companies through their websites, or they are through their cell phones, or they are through certain machineries by which they can able to. Like the e-commerce sites also, it is quite easier for the customers to purchase the product from e-commerce site because they are not thinking about how to carry, transport, movement. So entire thing done by the uh, internet site, that is e-commerce sites. So that's why people are day by day very much busy for the e-commerce platform. Because of that, they are getting all kind of services. It's a combo pack to them. Further, customers can be encouraged to clarify their doubts about the service. So this is also equally important that conducting that certain kind of programs where they are calling the people to interact, exhibitions and other things being conducted to interact with the people regarding and making the direct interactive communications, that the queries among the customers and how the queries being solved, and after solving the queries how or what extent the clients and the customers are satisfied and they are ready to purchase this kind of product or services like that. Online promotions. So online promotions, what we have seen that highly targeted, personalized promotions are possible with online and mobile advertisement apps, social media, email, and broadcast. So online cases, we have seen that more personalized advertisement you can send it to the customers, and that is also through the apps. You want to send information through the WhatsApp individually, social media individually, email it also, podcast also you can make by doing this kind different kind of story things, or YouTube you try to send some of the information or sending information regarding a particular company. Online and mobile advertisement, like any other element of the promotion mix, enable service clubs to supplement and increasing substitute traditional promotions. So what it was not possible earlier, nowadays it is quite possible that people are day by day having the tendency to read the informations from the different websites, which is helping the companies to understand their product and services very well by the customers, and near future they are going to purchase. So online and mobile advertisement, like to another elements promotion mix, enable services clubs, and increasingly they are substituting traditional communications because people are day by day putting more effort towards the internet advertisement or through the cell phone advertisements, not they are interested for the traditional communications. The firms, websites, social media page, banner advertising, search engine advertising, and optimization email are the examples of online communications. We have seen also that in Google system we have find that organic advertisements are there. So non-organic also advertisements are there. So these kind of things mostly is it happening that paid for, unpaid for, cricket league, cricket league, like that. These kind of things advertisements are day by day is it happening. So people can able to do that one by seeing this one. They can click instantly from there to purchase the product. And clicking, so you can click it and you can go to the company websites to search your preferred product and see the variants and which one you like most. You can purchase that one. The firm's website, social media page, banner advertising, search engine advertising, and optimization email are examples. Like Google cases, search engine optimization can be possible. Searching a particular word, you may get also the which companies are coming. So companies, the reputed companies may come first, then second, third, like that. Now communication mix and external environment. So how external environment is controlling your communications mix, like you want to communicate the information through the 5 P's of that is advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relation, and direct marketing. These are the different means or tools by which you are sending the information to the customer. And how environment is affecting that, any changes you will find in the environment is going to affect a lot to your these promotional mix elements. So outside of the farm which cannot be controlled. So these are the all exogenous variable or external variables. They can talk, they can control, so everything is in their house. So word of mouth, online reviews, blogs. So very often people are trying to purchase the product directly from the e-commerce sites by going through the reviews, different reviews like e-cart, Flipkart cases or Amazon cases, Myntra's cases. We are going to find. Other media coverages are among them also. People are going through the other media like your YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. In many cases, particularly in the high stakes purchase decisions, potential customers prefer such recommendations for other customers. When the price of the product is very high, it is highly essential that you, before you purchase, you just discuss with other friends, because your friend circles or your peer groups might have more knowledge in that area, which area you purchased, you have limited knowledge. So that needs to be verified before you are purchasing any kind of services, and that is a new service and prices are. Word of mouth services being rich in experience qualities, and word of mouth or a social media. So platform has important role in the promoting services. So social media cases, sending the information is quite easy, that you can send to your friend circles, you can send through the friend circles to other friends also. Due to availability of the internet, personal influence can also now be spread at a faster rate. So faster rate also, word of mouth will be very fast. People are going to send the information. As I told that this is very often happening in the negativity spreading is very high than the positivity. People seldom pass on information about a product or service without some reason. So it is not possible that without you will be convinced or without having the knowledge of the product, you are going to send information. Because what the information you have to send, unless until you have the knowledge regarding the product or services. Managers who want to take advantage of word of mouth communications should make specific efforts in this direction. So it is very much essential that when consumers are educated about the positivity or negativity of the product or services, it is quite difficult for the managers to explain. When they have a lot of negativity about the services, to converting them and changing their mindset by saying too many positivity about the product or services is quite difficult. So that's why it is also creating a problems regarding that. But if it is a positivity senses being spread out or more positive about this particular company, which is quite easier for the marketer or for the manager to explain and get back the product services. Now, suggestions for stimulating a positive word of mouth. What can be suggested so that word of mouth will spread very well? Offering a give discount or other reward to the customers who bring the new customers. So this is very often practicing in the market that people became the commissioned agent rather than customers. So they are generating profit out of that one. If they can able to sell, then they will doing that one. So services can bringing people to the hotels nowadays. Also the transporters, like you will find the taxi drivers, the auto drivers, the rickshaw pullers. All those people are taking commissions by giving a tourist to a particular hotel or like that. So asking customers who express satisfaction to tell their friends. So satisfied customers, they do not want to say this information or share this information with other friends. It is highly recommended or to say by the company people that to please share your satisfaction level to others. Running a newsletter and asking customers to the contribute. So in the newsletter you are writing and you are trying to do and asking customers to contribute. So customers can give their reply like your review. So that is also going to help you. Reward your regular customers with some freebies like nowadays also you'll find the customer having more deposits in the banks, they consider it as a priority customers. So priority customers can able to get more services, free demand draft cast and other thing. They can get back also the money by check withdrawal system, and that will be delivered in your home without going to the banks. Target opinion farmer. So you need to target the people those who are always giving the opinion. They are the opinion leader in the market. So if you can change their mindset up, they can also advertise or create word of mouth for your company. Social media. Today's consumers live in the world, so every day without social media they cannot live. At least the WhatsApp, YouTube, and Facebook and Instagram. These boards are highly recommended social media by the customers. So every time their per day might be the young generations are spending 4 to 5 hours per day to spend on the social media. So this is the right platform to send your informations regarding a particular company to market the product. So share their experience with the services. Customers can give their references, recommendations regarding the product, and it influences a lot to the customer. Real time is the social media interactions cases also. We will find that service consumption, quality perception, reviews, and recommendations being given. So integrated services marketing, communications. Today's consumer receive communications from a variety of channels. Advertising, blogs you are going to get, then email solicitation, host of sales promotions. You are going to find encouraging the employees providing additional communications, survey caps they are going to maintain. So these service interactions increase the variety of volumes. So more number of people can able to get this particular kind of services. Keeping message consistent that every time they are sending this particular integrated means communicated means different means of medium being joined together to give a comprehensive impact on that. Integrated service marketing communications, the PR department of the public relations functions, the specialist in the charge of companies' websites that want to send the information through their websites, direct marketing promotional activities they are going to do, operate personals for the customer services. And this is communicating this integrated service marketing communication, ISMC, connects and reinforces communications because continuous if they are sending this particular informations, it will reinforce and automatically customer will be more convinced about this kind of product and services. And by this process, companies' marketing strategies and consumer promises could be fulfilled by this one. And this is all about what we discussed regarding the promotion. Through the promotions, how the service can be demonstrated to the customers, and that is reaching the informations regarding the what are the different service organizations they are giving the services, and that services they want to communicate through the promotion mix elements: advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relation, and direct marketing. Thank you.